Hey, I have played Helldivers 2 for one whole day, and now I think I'm qualified to review a game that took years to make. So let's do this! So here's what happened to me over the past few days. I watched a PlayStation State of Play and was intrigued by Helldivers 2. Now look, I haven't played Helldivers 1, sorry. Not a MOBA guy, but this, being a third-person shooter with a ludicrous art style and hectic sci-fi elements, intrigued me. I looked into it, and I continued to like what I saw. Then, I found out about N-Protect Game Guard, which made me almost pass on this game, because I love my computer and don't want to kill it with junk software that the comments section would have you believe will set your whole house on fire. But then I saw a Reddit conversation between the developer and said comments section, and it went a little something like this.
Oh man, this game's gonna ruin my life and everything I care about.
Oh honey, no. Mommy's gonna take care of you.
But what if you...
Honey, we're professionals that do our job. Now go take a nap.
For democracy.
So I downloaded the game with much apprehension and mixed emotions, and man am I glad I did. Now, it's not perfect, but I gotta say I'm a very specific kind of gamer. I'm a stingy goblin who loves to make things go pew pew and boom boom! And at $40, this game satisfies my first requirement quite well. As for the pew pew aspect of my game requirements, it's all about that gameplay loop, baby. Look, does the progression system seem a little stingy and grindy? Yes. Is it going to take 100+ hours to get a moderately impressive amount of anything in this game? Probably, yes. But this gameplay loop. Shoot aliens. Do weird minigame. Shoot more aliens. Profit. Repeat. You give your propaganda spewing shill a loadout you're mildly confident won't embarrass you in front of your new friends, and shoot him Halo ODST style down to Super Earth and their inevitable, hilarious, action movie-esque doom. I'm not going to say Starship Troopers in this review. There are two enemies right now, Bug and Robot, with more promised on the horizon. My first session with Helldivers 2 was so fun, although not without its issues. Apparently, matchmaking was completely busted before I bought the game, but by the time I loaded in, it seemed to work with limited difficulty. A few attempts was all it took to give me a set of Helldiver buddies. The enemies are numerous and satisfying to shoot. The ordnance mechanic is just involved enough to be a challenge to get the timing right during a firefight, but not too complicated that you avoid using it altogether. I will say, however, the cooldowns are a little excessive. Seriously, do you know how long a minute feels in one of these games? When the resupply drop is required at the top of the mission, unless you've purchased the upgrade that allows you to drop in fully stocked. I mean, come on. Just give me my stuff at the start. You know, the drop is a resupply, not a supply. Speaking of drops, one of my favorite moments, my team was fighting a charger and a teammate died. I was able to call his drop on the charger, killing the charger and bringing back my buddy in one fell swoop. And honestly, I don't know if I've ever experienced a game being so actively tweaked on its release day. I played it for about 3 hours, noticed some frame drops and texture issues, logged off, got dinner, came back, and an update had been pushed that basically made all my issues go away. Now I don't know how much truth there is to their claims of actively changing battles as you play, but I will say this. During a challenging level mission, my team made it to the extraction, but suddenly we saw a peripheral objective off in the distance, and we may have gotten a little too confident. We got about 75% of the way to the side objective when things really turned for the worst. Like, too much to be a coincidence? It seemed almost intentional. A horde multiplied and attacked us relentlessly, as if someone behind a curtain was saying, "No, you lonely noobs, that is all you get. Don't get greedy." It was crazy, it was funny, we got the message, and we ran on home to the SES Lady of Wrath, that's my ship's name by the way, with our tails between our legs, happy with our plebeian level rewards for our above average performance. All in all, this game is perfect for those of us that lost patience with Destiny and had our soiree with games like The Division. Be warned, this is not a looter shooter. The only things you loot are medals, that's a currency, and samples, another currency, in order to get more non-upgradable weapons and cosmetics. This is a fun game and it's worth picking up for $40. I don't know so much about the Super Citizen malarkey. I give it 4 Gizmo Bellies out of 5. It's going to be a great game to sink hours and hours into. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Dojira. I stream on Twitch all the time and you can watch. Stay safe out there, stay hydrated, and drink your liberty.